This damn game. You have no idea the kind of trauma that this game has caused me. The last game I played that traumatized me was Omori, and that game was intentionally trying to ruin me mentally. Okay, let's start from the top. Tokimeki Memorial is a Japanese dating sim that revolutionized the genre upon release. The version that I played specifically was for the Super Famicom, a watered-down version of the PlayStation variant from 1995 that was released in 1996. While this game is very similar to the PlayStation version, the one thing that it is notably missing is the voice acting, which honestly I kinda don't mind. This game piqued my interest when a random YouTube recommendation showed a Nintendo Direct featuring a remake of this game on the Switch for the Japanese market. Curious? I went online to try and find an English patch. Thankfully, I did. It was released all the way back in 2022? That's the third game I've played that's had an English patch released within the last 5 years. This, Princess Crowned, and Sokura Taisen are recent translations, with the latter of these games being completed in that regard. So, Tokimeki starts with you choosing a name, birthday, and blood type. Blood type doesn't seem to do anything in game to my knowledge, but I know that's a thing in many Japanese games due to their belief that blood type determines someone's personality. You also get to do this for the game's main heroine and resident bomber woman protagonist, Shiori Fujisaki, your childhood friend. I say that in quotes because she treats you like the embarrassment you are, afraid of her street credit being ruined if you two are caught walking home together, despite the fact that you two live next door to each other and have known each other for years. Ignoring her, you are then introduced to the best boy, Yoshiro Saotomi, who is so vital to this game's playability that you could make a challenge run out of never using his services. Then there's this rude bastard, Rei Ijuin. He's whatever. You get his phone number from the start, and I don't know what it does, nor do I care. Future me here. After doing some research on this game, turns out this Giga Chad Rei is actually a Chadette. If you call him 70 times throughout the course of one playthrough, he will come out as female and you will start going out with him, making him one of the 2 secret girls you can get in this game. The gameplay loop revolves around your daily life as a high school student. From resting, to studying, to making yourself look like the Riz Master you aren't, etc. On Sunday night, whatever you choose to do is what you'll wind up doing until the next weekend or holiday. By the way, you have a 6-day school week in this game, so Sunday is your only day off. On Sunday morning, you can choose an activity to do that will net you a higher reward whether you succeed or fail, or you could call somebody. You can call Yoshiro to get the phone number of any girl you've met. Do not ask how he gets those numbers. Rei to get roasted by him, or go for his ending if you already know that. Or any girl's number you know and ask them out on a date. You start with Shiori's by default. The dating system is simple, but can be manipulated if you know what days the girls are available. While trying my hardest to get an ending, there are certain places girls just will not go out with you on certain days. Check this as an example. I call this chick Yuko to schedule a date at the art gallery on October 4th. She says she's busy that day. After loading a save state and trying again on the 10th, she's available. Or, for a more exaggerated example, I asked out Mio to the zoo on October 11th. She says no, but when I reload the state and ask her out to the garden on the same day, her schedule is magically opened. You can't schedule a date further than 4 weeks ahead, and the game won't let you schedule multiple dates on top of each other at the same day. The only way that can possibly happen is if a girl asks you out on a date the same day that another girl is already scheduled to go out with you. If you have multiple dates planned for the month, the game will test your memory by making you choose where to go. Even if you choose right, the game may pull a fast one and make the girl show up late and bait you into going somewhere else. If you choose the wrong location, you'll also get this test. If you leave and return to the right area where the date was scheduled, the girl will scold you, but she won't wind up hating you and the date will go on as normal. Should you take the bait or just assume that you're in the right place because faulty memories is a thing, of course, you'll assume that the girl ditched you and you'll go home. Then you'll get a voicemail telling you to go jump off a cliff. Each girl has their own variant of this message, and they vary from being legitimately angry, to annoyed, to ugly crying. Even if you manage to be the perfect man and give every girl a date to remember, there is, however, one mechanic designed to ruin your run in spectacular fashion. Bombs. If you neglect a girl for too long, reject her advances, or ditch her on a date, Yoshiro will call you and let you know that some of the girls have been spreading rumors about you. You must waste a Sunday or holiday to check the girl's stats. The angry girls will have a bomb flashing over their relationship emote, and that's your cue to fix the problem. If you're lucky, you could find this out beforehand by running into said girl during the walk home event. In said event, they will treat you as if the relationship is at its lowest level. Giving them birthday gifts or going on a successful date will defuse the situation. If they reject you on a date, then you'll simply delay the bomb's explosion. However, if you choose to ignore their birthday, give them a bad gift, ditch them on a date again, or simply pretend nothing will happen, the bomb will blow up. Yoshiro will call you and let you know that their rumor has become fact, and everyone will lose affection with you, and the bomber's relationship will be set to minimum. This can cause other girls to arm bombs and start a chain reaction of them nuking you and preventing you from getting an ending. If you see more than 3 girls ready to bomb, reload a save or restart the game, cause you will not recover. Now that I've explained some of this game's mechanics, why did it get under my skin so bad? Well, I was having a good time playing the game. I met a few girls. This chick, Yuina Himo, reprogrammed the game and forced me to join the science club. I wasn't in a club at the time, by the way. I missed the second Christmas party due to my look stat being lower than 120. Totally not depressing at all, I promise. I was having fun hanging out with Yuko, Yumi, and Ayako. After taking Ayako to a gallery showing off one of her favorite artists, she started blushing every time I saw her. While I was still playing blind at this point, I knew those rosy cheeks were a good sign. Eventually, Yumi had those rosy cheeks as well. Assuming more than one lover wasn't an option, I decided to focus on Ayako. Then, I met the harbinger of my destruction, the Satan of Tokimeki Memorial, Yukari Koshiki. Everything was going well until I forgot about my date with Yukari. She scolded me and armed a bomb without the game even telling me that she did. Then, one day at school, Mio asked me out on a date, and because I pressed the A button too quickly, I wound up rejecting her, which then caused her to arm a bomb. I couldn't get a date with Yukari, and after a while she twin-tagged nuked me out of existence along with Mio. Everyone at this point either hated me or no longer loved me. I mean, check out Megumi here. She was in the heartthrob stage, and now she looks like deleting herself would be a much more pleasant experience than being within viewing distance of me. On top of failing to re-enamor Ayako, I also failed to get into first-rate college. But thanks to my high art stat, I had a job lined up in media production, which was nice. I had a nice career ready to go once I got out of high school. I thought things would still end well, until I saw Yoshiro got a girlfriend. I figured it was a trade-off as he didn't have a job lined up or any real plans after graduation. And then I saw who his girlfriend was. Yukari started dating Yoshiro. Technically speaking, he takes the girl you have the least affection with, so there is no real competition. But still, talk about a second nut kick. After that, graduation happens, Yoshiro confesses to Yukari under the tree. Then this happens. A poem for the emasculated. When I look there outside, it all seems fine. Well, looks you must know, can be deceiving. Because my heart's so cold, stripped of its warmth, I sit all alone, locked in this darkness. I just need you now, right by my side, there to hold and comfort me. I need someone to turn back the hands of time. Let me go back and try once more. Produced and distributed by Konami Holdings Company. So this dude has a career set up in mass media because of his art skill, I assume, or his intellect, but because he couldn't get the girl, he's depressed. I lost sleep because of this screen. It bothered me to my very core. I had love and happiness in my grasp. Then, because of some pink-haired wannabe Himedari crying abuse over a missed date, I lost everything. I don't blame Mio. That was my fault for rejecting her, and she had the right to get angry. She also didn't rub it in my face by dating my friend. I am not kidding when I say this cost me sleep. I literally couldn't sleep the night this happened. It kept bothering me, haunting me. As a fan of Gradius and Contra games also made by Konami, this feeling was familiar. I wanted to put in more quarters and try to beat this game. So, I gave it a second chance. With the knowledge that I had from my last run, I knew what to do and what not to do. I kept my stats up to pass exams. I wooed the girl I liked the most. I called Yoshiro every time a rumor was spread. Thank you for watching until the end. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It helps the channel out a lot. I also stream Megaten related content at least once a week. This usually involves modded games, challenge runs, classic games, and or blind playthroughs. If you want to bear witness to some truly insane moments in both modern and classic Megaten, hit that subscribe button and click that bell icon to be notified of when I go live. That's it from me. Have a great day. Vivisor, out.